Stockholm Syndrome. That's what we're talking about tonight. Stockholm Syndrome is basically being a prisoner, even though there is no physical limitations or restrictions on you. You have become a mental prisoner of your circumstance, of your situation. Stockholm Syndrome applies a lot to people who have been kidnapped, abused. Abused is the word that comes to mind the most. When you're abused, when you're held captive, there's certainly a physical, certainly an emotional manipulation that takes place to to make the captive surrender their will and to surrender their mind. Your mind is a powerful thing. I often say if you don't have good mental health, don't have a YouTube channel, because you're going to hear your own voice the loudest, and you're going to hear the voice of unhealthy people mentally give you pushback. Your mind can make you a prisoner even though there are no cells around. There's no jail, there's no confined space. And some people who are living in their own hell, in their own confined space, they want to lock you up with them. Misery loves company. The Stockholm Syndrome is the subtle manipulation of the mind to keep you captive, even though there's nothing restricting you. I was talking to a friend today, a good friend today, still back in New Jersey. One of the few people I would say, I put no one on a pedestal, but I think highly of this guy. Brother, good guy. And we were talking about life, talking about business a little bit, and then we were also talking about how cold it was in New Jersey. He's from New Jersey, that's where I was born up. And, we were having a good time in the conversation. We were laughing a little bit because, laughter is good for the soul. It's good that you have people you can laugh with. And he was saying, yeah, Sam, it's crazy. He doesn't really like the cold. And it's record-setting cold temperatures up there. I said, brother, he also has a remote job. I said, you have a remote job. Your wife has a remote job. What's keeping you in New Jersey? There's people that try their whole life to have the freedom to work from wherever they want. So you have that unique window in life. Why are you staying in New Jersey? I said, it's almost like you have Stockholm Syndrome. And I don't know if you know what that meant. And I was trying to tell him that's when you have been conditioned and when you have been used to something for so long that even though you're free, even though you have the ability to move, even though you have the ability to change jobs, even though you have the ability to change states, even though right now you could put everything in your car and you can change your entire life, you have the ability to do it, but you don't do it. And why don't you do it? Because you're captive in the mind. Someone has scared you, or you have scared yourself. You decided not to build a new life, and you're going to stay stuck in your current life. Now, of course, then we laughed a little bit. He said, Sam, I hear you, brother. I heard a philosophy. He goes, but I'm married. I said, I know. I said, but I got to get this out because, I'm a philosopher. So I said, all right, well, at least you gave me enough information to give a live feed tonight. I'll bust it out there because there's some people out there that, But what I've learned there's a quote I've heard. And once you start living like the gate is open, you live your best life. And the gate is open. You're the cattle in the backyard. You're the dog in the backyard. You're the human roaming through this world, but the gate is open. The gate is open, but the mind is closed. You have Stockholm Syndrome. You're scared to change your location. You're scared to change your job. You're scared to change your friends because you're scared of change. That's really the essence of Stockholm Syndrome. Yes, there has been manipulation. Yes, there has been a mind conditioning, but above all else, there has been your own willingness to give in to the normal and not embrace change. Why? I think many times if we stay as a captive, we can't blame anyone else. We can blame other people. When you're a captive, you're basically saying, well, if I was free, I would do this, but I'm not, so I'll blame this person. I'll blame my mom who raised me this way. I'll blame, my state. They got high taxes. I don't want to leave. I'll blame some guy on YouTube because I don't want to build my own life. It's easier to be the captive than to be free, because the free have embraced change and they've embraced taking accountability, full accountability for their life. And if they make a mistake, it's on them. It's not on someone else. And you're going to have to learn life. You want to build your best life? You're going to have to look change right in the face. You're going to have to look trolls right in the face. You're going to have to look your abuser right in the face. And guess who's your number one abuser? Yourself. Who talks about you the worst? Yourself. Who talks the most negative about yourself? You start looking in the mirror. Imperfections and all. And once you overcome your biggest captive, yourself, you think some faceless profile, you think some person that's given up on their dreams can discourage you. No one can discourage you. Because you're free. In the background of my mind right now, Bob Marley, Set the Captives Free, Exodus Live in Boston, 1978 is playing. I want you to YouTube, Google that, change your life. Set the captives free. Set yourself free. Get rid of that Stockholm Syndrome. All right? That's the opening statement. Every night on this YouTube channel, I go live. If these videos inspire you, encourage you, I ask you to please click the thumbs up button, share the video. I go forward no matter who doesn't like it. I have people that don't even subscribe to my channel, but they like to come in to see if they can steal my joy. You can't steal my joy because you're not in charge of my joy. I'm in charge of my joy. I'm free. No one holds me captive. When you look at your life and you look at what you have overcome, sometimes people say, Sam, isn't this an issue? I said, I look at the different things I've been through in life. I said, that's small potatoes. Small potatoes. Very small. And there's people that have been through worse than me. And that's what you should start doing in your life. Like, someone starts to bring up an issue or someone giving you flack or this, you think about the other stuff you've been through in life. I think these people, small potatoes, man. I'm not above anyone, but I'm not beneath anyone. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the mindset you have to have to life. That's when you're free. I'm not above anyone, but I'm not beneath anyone. So you could take that negative spirit, you could take that hate, you could take all that and you could swallow it yourself, okay? Because hate is when you swallow your own poison. Okay, I got no hate in my heart. You see me every night, you see me laughing, you see me having a good time, you see me uploading a video every day. That's love. That's self-love. And that's love for others. And you hear me? Love and respect. But best believe, there's a standard. If you want to be in my life, you can't just say anything to me. I'm not going to try to hurt you, but there's a standard to stay in my life. Okay. And you should have standards for people. You want to be in my life? I don't care if you're my father or some person I never met. We can have fun, but you better, there's a standard. Why? Because no one's going to hold my mind captive. I'm sorry. I don't care what you did for me either. Because if you did something for me, then you should have done it out of pure love, and pure love expects nothing back. If you did something for me, and then the minute I do something you don't like, you're spiteful, I knew I made the right decision by cutting you off. Anytime someone is spiteful towards you, you have made the right decision in life, because that spite is part of their character. And eventually it would expose itself, and then you would realize you're around the wrong person. I remember some of my friends started changing my life, going to church. Some people, the smart remarks. They didn't even say it to my face, but I could feel it. I could feel the smart remarks. You have to not care about that. Or else you're going to be Stockholm Syndrome to them. I tried that for a little bit of my life. I said, no way, that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. Think someone else got something planned for your life? They don't got crap planned for your life. They don't even have nothing planned for their own life. All right, I'm stretched out a little bit, but that's what it is. Hydration break. And again, please leave a live comment. Let me know how your day is. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is the word inspire, the symbol underscore, the number 38. I uploaded a video about a raccoon eating on the side of my Jeep when I was eating in public today. It was pretty magical. Love and respect. Set the captives free. Set the captives free. I see you, Antonio. I know it's cold there, brother. Love and respect. LeBron, what's up, man? Woohoo. First, always first, brother. Good to see you, man. Live and let live. I watched your video today. I shared your video on my personal account with my friends. Why did I share your video? What was Live and Let Live's video about? If you're not subscribed to Live and Let Live's channel, please click on her profile. Please subscribe. Live and Let Live. Just remember, in the beginning, you'll have positivity. You don't want to watch your channel. Then eventually you have some negativity. You got to be mentally prepared for that. What was Live and Let Live's channel about? Or her video she uploaded yesterday, parenting. Great topic. Great topic. And she had said, basically, there's no exact science to parenting. She tried her best. Some parents raised their kids, which she thought was reckless, and they turned out great. And some parents raised their children by the book, and they turned out nasty. You get a Cain and you get an Abel. You can do everything right as a parent. There's no guarantee how your children will turn out. You pray that you've taught them some good things, that you've loved them. Love is the greatest gift. And that's it. And as a parent, at a certain point, you have to take that burden off your soul. But I know it's not easy, especially for a mother. My mom always told me, Sam, if you don't want kids, don't have them, because you never stop worrying. You never stop thinking about them. And parenting's a tough job. Now, I kind of went through that when I had a dog. I realized what a huge responsibility it is to take care of another being. And but I recommend you watch her video. And I think it's a good video. I think it's good self-expression. Live and let live. I see you growing. And keep pushing forward in life. That's what life's about. Be free to express yourself. Colin, what's up, man? Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam, back to you, man. Love and respect is mutual. Gina, Israel's in the house. What's up, man? Second, that's right. There's no, I don't, for people who are positive and support me, I don't put numbers on them. I don't put like you're first, he's second. I appreciate that. I know, but for me, it's like it's reciprocal. I read each and every comment as long as I can. And for me, it doesn't matter what number you are. I appreciate you being willing to leave a comment. I appreciate people who watch. Look, I hope a lot of people watch, but if no one watches, and even if this channel went back to zero, what I do is I keep going forward. And that's what you should do in life. There's some things that work out. There's some things that don't. But at the end of the day, failed venture or lucrative venture, prosperous venture or total disaster, you go forward. You go forward. And that's the bottom line. And that's the mindset that'll keep you free. Because guess what? I mean, even if you're totally devastated, there's no option to go backwards. What's that option? Not worth it. There's no, for me, I don't want to stay in, I got to go forward. I got to go forward. And you got to remember that in your journey, because you got to have a little bit of that mentality, or else you're going to be dragged backwards by insecurities, by negative people. And that's the same thing as Stockholm Syndrome. When you're dragged backwards to being the same person, to pandering to the crowd, or to being, you're controlled by someone else. Now you have to grow. You have to keep an open mind, and I grow. I think if you look at my channel, I think if you look at my life, you'll see a man that's maturing and growing, and I still mess up and I have to still get better. But I'm going forward. By the grace of God, I acknowledge God's grace, and that's what it is, love and respect. Norma, testify. Yeah, choir says amen. Prayer mode. Thank you. Antonio, hey, what's up to you, Antonio? Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. How are you? I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm making the most of my day, making the most of my life. And high 60s today, about 68 degrees Fahrenheit was probably the high. Another cold day tomorrow in the 60s. And then we start to go back to the 70s, and next week, 80 and sunshine down here in Florida. And that's what I love about Florida. I know you just said that up north is cold as hell, record-setting temperatures, cold. There's a Arctic vortex going on up there. What does that mean? It means it's a complete disaster. You want me to give you like a meteorologist or whatever 10-day forecast for up north? Total disaster. That's it. You want my 10-day forecast for living up north? Total disaster. You just got it. Get the hell out of here. Good job. 2000 telling. Hey, from Canada, brother. I love you. I love and respect all my Canadian brothers and sisters. And what I can tell you is Canada's cold, man. I want to see you down here too. We got a lot of Canadian plates down here, brother. I'm going down in Florida. Change your life. I love you. Gilbert, Queenston House. Sammy, help. It's cold. I know, brother. I hear you. I love you. Here, how you doing? Send some of that heat, brother. It's only 60-something degrees down here. I got to suck all that heat for me. God forbid it gets down in the 50s. That's not good for me. Once it gets to 80 next week, I'll send a little heat wave up there for you guys. But, hey, what should you do? There's nothing stopping you from getting in your car and going to Florida right now. There's some people in this channel that have Social Security, that have disability, that have their own business, they have passive income. There's some people on this channel that have their own self-sufficient funds. And technically, there is nothing holding them back from getting in their car right now. You could keep my live feed on. You can watch me on the phone. You can get in your car. You could watch me for 16 hours. You could watch a playlist of mine, and you can go I-95 south, and you can be in Florida tomorrow. You could be in Florida tomorrow if you really wanted to. But some people have Stockholm Syndrome. There's nothing holding them back, but mentally, in the mind, there is something holding them back. Praise the Lord. Somebody play Bob Marley, Exodus 1978 in Boston live. Set the captives free. Good job. Tara. Hey, Tara, Kentucky's in. Are you almost on your vacation? I know it sucks to go back to work. She had a long vacation for the past week. Now she got to go back to work, I think. Tara says, I'm going through this right now. I understand that. High-paying job is a ball and chain. Well, it is. It's also a blessing, though. You're blessed. It took me 2 years. It takes time sometimes to change. But what should you do while you're waiting for things outside of your control? You should focus on what you can control. What you can control is consolidating, liquidating, and starting the process of doing whatever you want to do in life. Focus on what you can control. Good job. Tara, comfort the killer. Well, that's true. So is allowing negative people that aren't taking good care of themselves to speak into your life. I don't think it's funny that on one of those late night talk shows, they read mean tweets. I think that's totally poor for your mental health. And I think their life reflects that. I saw someone on YouTube. I think it's all about drama and just some people play the drama game on YouTube. I don't do that. They were reading negative comments and they were laughing at them. Now supposedly they're depressed. Why? Because you don't read that type of stuff over your life. As soon as I see a comment that's not supportive, I just block. I don't even finish reading it. In my mind, I just block it. I don't need that in my life. Not worth it. Not worth it. So for me, I take care of my mind good because I know you have to. And a lot of people that leave negative comments that are trolls with fake profiles, they have horrible mental health, horrible real life. Why would you allow them space in your mind? Please. No way that there's a requirement to be in my life. Okay. Now you better look damn good in yoga pants and you better have some good mental health or you better be very kind and supporting. You got to meet one of those criteria. Love and respect. Gina, Israel, peace emoji, rainbow emoji. Good to see you. Same you. Like always, love and respect back to you. It's reciprocal, man. And that's love. Woohoo. Sam, what's your view on chronogenic therapy on preserving human body? Bottom line is the Egyptians tried to preserve bodies through being a mummy. Cryogenics, which is basically, I believe, like freezing your body. Look, we're dead. 78 years is the average life expectancy. You can live a little bit longer than that. I don't want to live forever. So, when I lost 200 pounds, some people said to me, Sam, you just added 10 years to your life. I looked at them like, I don't know if I wanted to do that. I want to be healthy. I don't think you want to live past 90. I don't even know if you want to live that long. That's the truth. How is that the truth? Because I've spent time with the elderly. Like, I'm not just somebody I've spent a lot of time with the elderly. Just like I've spent a lot of time with the homeless, just like I spent a lot of times in society. I'm not a person bunkered down in my house. And what I can tell you is you don't want to live past 90. Unless you can become a robot and then get to that point in society, you don't want to freeze your body. And it ain't going to work anyway. There's no way. I mean, even if it works, look, for me, I have no death wish. I don't want to suffer. But when my time is up, send me to the Florida RV lot in heaven, and I'll be with my dog again, and I'm going forward. Love and respect. Good question, brother. You know I love you. Joe S. Change is scary as a young man, but I'm confident in myself. Well, there you go, brother Joe. The only problem is when you're young, it's good. It's good. You have a good mindset. Just know that you're going to get hurt. You're going to fail. It'll help you recognize the grace of God. It'll help you recognize empathy for others, which is compassion. But go forward, brother. When you're young, that's the time to go out there and trial and error. Good job. Excuse me, Gilbert. You are always right on point, Sam. Thank you for the love. Sammy, you are the truth. Not only God is, but I appreciate the loves and support. In a world of lies, I'm not perfect, but thank you for the encouragement. Great topic, brother. Gilbert, you know I love you. I think very highly of you. Love and respect. Traveling Van, howdy, hey, Traveling Van. Love and respect to you, brother. Forward we go, my fellow Floridian, Norma. I've only been to a handful of these live chats. Well, we appreciate having you, but they have all hit close to home. Well, praise the Lord, says the choir, Norma. Good job. Thank you for sharing that. Traveling Van, parenting is easy. Well, I disagree, but I love you. All you have to do is feed them, beat them, hose them down. So, well, Traveling Van, I know you like to joke around. I love you. I love you, brother. Gilbert, Sammy, my furnace went out 2 days ago. Boy, was it cold. Total disaster. But I fixed it today. Well, thank God for that. TTL, I don't know what that means. Getting a lot of signs saying leave. Well, brother, once it goes below 60 degrees, that's a sign from heaven. Once it goes into the 50s, God himself is showing you through the Arctic blast of your soul to get the hell out of the Northeast or Northwest or wherever the hell the Arctic vortex is. You know, that's the Arctic vortex is the hand of God commanding you to go south. Oh, in the name of Jesus, I got the Holy Spirit. I love God. I'm not trying to mock it. I'm just trying. I get excited about being in warm weather. Yeah, and there's nothing exciting about being up north, brother. I love you. Travel vet. Boston's in the house. Good to see you, man. Jane up. Life is like a greasy soup. Uh-oh. Tastes great in the beginning, but then you understand it's a disaster. Brother, you figured out life. You don't need chronogenics. You just figured out life. Why do you need to live longer? Yeah. Sir G, I live in Canada. I love Canada. It's a disaster. I'm in Florida right now. Yes, good job. And if I could, I would live here. I would give you citizenship. I would give it to you, but I need to do all my papers to be able to live here, brother. Well, keep your universal health care. We still got to get that in the United States of America. But, brother, I would get the hell out of Canada, man. Because even in the summertime, I know it may be like, I don't like mild temperatures. I like it hot. And let me tell you something. If you're down in Florida right now, you're seeing the action down here, brother. Big difference in the culture. Big difference in the vibes, brother. I love Canada, but let's be honest. You ain't seeing that up there. So what I would tell you, brother, get your papers in order. Keep your universal health care. And welcome to America, brother. We love you, Sir G. Sometimes people say, Sam, I want to get your passport. Can you travel here? I try to tell them I'm not leaving Florida. I'm not leaving Florida. Okay. So I don't want to go anywhere else in the world. I don't want to go anywhere else in the country. Why? Because I don't want to leave Florida. I'm not leaving Florida. Good job, Luke. Hey, brother, send me some of those positive energy. I will. I'm under the weather. I'm sorry, brother. With the flu and trying to heal up some warm vegetable soup, brother. Last 2. Well, I can understand that, brother. Last year, I got very sick in the cold New Jersey, living in my car, and I got sick for 2 months. For about a week, I didn't do any YouTube videos. That was one of the sickest I've been. So I can understand. I have compassion, brother. Love to you. Rob, Sam, you crack me up. It's good to laugh. You're good. Well, hey, it's good to laugh. Shit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Luke, my Instagram is growing. Good. Give me your Instagram tag again. Pretty fast. I'm almost at 100 already. Brother, put your Instagram in a live chat right now, and everyone follow him on Instagram. Why? Because spread love. Don't be greedy. There's enough love for everyone to go around. Luke, so that's something positive. Why I'm feeling sick today. Well, brother, I'm not mad at that. Now, don't be mad when you get some trolls, because it's part of life. Luke. Also, thank you for the positive comment you left. I appreciate it. Why I support people. I support positive people. I block negative people. I keep life real simple. Okay. I don't need a heavy mathematical equation for life. What I do is I block you if you're negative, sarcastic. I keep you if you're supportive and loving. That's it. Okay. Now, if you have nice yoga pants, that's a plus. All right. Good job. Gilbert at Luke. Yeah, I gave you a lot of soups and teas and all that. Good job. All right. Sam, do you think men and women can really be just friends? Or is it a complete disaster, Norma? Come on, you already know the answer. Complete disaster. Okay? You're obviously, Norma, I love you with all my heart, but you're not following me on Instagram. What do I recommend? I recommend that you masturbate anytime you want to text someone, especially after 9 p.m. Right now, it's 2 minutes to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're thinking of texting the opposite sex, masturbate, have an orgasm, and I guarantee you, you're not going to want to text them. You're going to want to roll over, eat some greasy soup, and go to bed. And that's what you should do. Because you asked me if can they just be friends? No, it's a complete disaster. That's why I'm single, and that's why I like being alone. But everyone should do whatever they want. I love you, Norma. Norma. That was nice, Gilbert. I was just wishing Queen was here. Yo, we miss Queen. With her soup and her tea for Luke. We miss Queen. Positive prayers to her. Traveling van. I love you, Norma. I'm a traveling van. Traveling van. And now you know why I never had kids. That's okay, brother. No, I never had kids either. I would have made a terrible father. No, don't say that, brother. Don't say negativity about yourself, brother. I love you. I don't believe in negative self-talk. I love you, brother. And I think you're a good person. And I think God, I think you're a good person, brother. I love you. And I appreciate you in my life. And that's what I try to show to you. I love you, man. I believe in you. Annie G. Hey, man. Was a busy few weeks. That's okay. I want you to do you. Was working down near Tampa. Well, that's exciting. For a few weeks. Back home in Jersey now. A total disaster. And wishing I was still down there. Damn it. Damn it. Andy G. Get the hell back down here. What are you doing back in Jersey, man? I'm sorry you had to go through that. I love you, Andy. Marin. Awful radiant. She gave me a couple palm trees. Heart. 2 palm trees. 2 sons. Palm trees. Oh, man. I'm sorry to be late to this one. That's okay, Marin. There's no timetable. I don't control people. I'm not trying to Stockholm Syndrome you. So if you want to watch these live feeds, believe me, I appreciate it. But if you don't, I don't want to control people. There's got to be freedom. Wherever there is freedom, the Spirit of the Lord is. Good job. Little T means everything. Hey, Sam. What's up, brother? No, Matt. Feel better, Luke. Yes. The flu is dreadful. It is. I don't have Instagram or I follow you guys. Well, Norma's a positive person. We love you, Norma. Boston. Damn snow with the F. Submarine vet. Get submarine vet. I want you to go to Boston Harbor right now. I want you to get into the submarine. I know you got the naval base right there, brother. And I want you to go immediately to the port of Miami, okay? Because it's a complete humanitarian disaster right now in Boston. Why? Cold as hell. Get the hell out of there, man. We love you, Marin. Get well soon, Luke. Yeah, heart emoji. Good job. Sam, give us your best 3 pickup lines. Would you like to go out to dinner tonight? Your shoes look nice. You look beautiful. That's it. Okay. Would you like to go out to dinner tonight? Your shoes look nice. You look beautiful. That's it. Keep it simple. Bottom line is, because here's the answer. Here's the answer, Gina. Bottom line is, as soon as a girl sees you, she knows if she wants to have sex with you. Okay, that's what I learned. And let me tell you something. You could play the whole. Now you can get it. You can still have sex with them if you play a lot of like talking. But I'm not into that. I don't tell people to do that. I already did that. I was in the game heavy, brother, heavy. And what I could tell you is just masturbate. And for the women too. Now look, if you want to be in a relationship, you're getting into a game. Okay, I don't want to play a game. I'm done playing games. I retired. And what I could tell you is it's a complete disaster. But the bottom line is all you got to do is be yourself. Laugh. Like, you know what? I remember talking to a MILF, and I asked her, she got married twice. I said, why'd you get married the second time? She said, the guy made me laugh. Now, but the bottom line is after you make them laugh, after a couple of years, they will resent your humor. Okay. If you should watch I think it's The Mailman with Kevin Costner. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. The Postal Man or something like that. He was a traveling nomad. And there was an apocalypse, and he was like the last mailman on Earth. And basically, he went to this one town where there was this husband and wife trying to get pregnant, and they couldn't get pregnant. So when they saw this nomad come through town, they liked his sense of humor. They thought he was a kind guy, and they said, hey, could you get my wife pregnant? We want to have a kid, but we just physically can't. And there was no cryogenics or whatever. And so initially, Kevin Costner was like, no, I don't want to do that. I think it was the postman. He's like, I don't want to do that. But then the woman seduced him. She's like, oh, you're very funny, and all this and this and that. And then after he had sex, she resented him. And her husband got killed. And then he basically told, look, get in the back. We're going. All right. I don't want to live that life. If you got anything out of what I just said, masturbate after 9 p.m. and never text someone that you're interested in until you really fully accept it's not lust. It's sincere emotion. Do I have sincere emotion for any girl? Yes, I do, because I respect women as equal, but I just don't want the work or the commitment of a relationship. I don't even want to clean a toilet bowl. So I damn sure don't want to have it hang on. I don't want to be responsible for someone's emotional well-being. It's a complete disaster. I love you. Aaron? Yeah, well, soon, Luke. Yeah. Oh, I read that. Where are we at? It got me all worked up. All right, Luke. Thanks, Marin and Gilbert. Good job. Norma's laughing. It's good to laugh. Laughter's good for the soul. Norma's laughing. Luke. Oh, yeah, that's his Instagram. Juan Vintage. Bond_vintage. My Instagram is the word inspire, the symbol underscore, the number 38. Luke, 80s and 90s apparel. I'm not mad at that. Luke, for sports and entertainment and pop culture. I'm not mad at that. Marin, traveling man. I never had kids either. I'm not mad at that. Happy about that these days. Marin, praise the Lord, says the choir. Gang of youth, what's up, brother? Good night, Sam. Good night to you. God bless you. God bless you also. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being a supportive person and sharing your point of view. Thank you. Of life and of life in general with no shame. Brother, love to you, gang of youth. Queens in the house, respect and love. Luke, thanks, Norma. I'm a travel man. I know that's right, Marin. Tara, if you can make a girl laugh, damn it, I broke it down. I was just talking to a 19-year-old girl today. She's walking by me right now, and I could have got that number. Okay. And I talked to a 60-year-old girl. I get that number. But it's just too much work. But all you got to do is make them laugh, please. All I can do is watch my live feed. I'm getting, DMs going off the hook. Where we at? Tara, if you can make a girl laugh, you can make her do anything. Well, not too far from that. I believe that mostly. Well, praise the Lord, Sister Clark. Good job. Marin, okay, I get it. Yes, you guys wanted to have sex. But you are those who can maintain himself. It is made clear right now from that get-go. Yeah, honest boundaries work. Yes, no disaster. No, always a disaster. I love you, man. There's always a disaster. Even with honest communication, I'm a great communicator. Every review I get, they say, Sam, you're a great communicator. And it's true. But what I can tell you is you can communicate greatly. You can articulate every point. You can come to an agreement. But when emotion is involved, all the communication goes out the window. You can have all the logic, all the scientific data, all the honest communication. When emotion takes place, it's like a hurricane. All the laws of gravity disappear. Total disaster. So what do I tell you? Stay thy singleness. Good job. 2000 Talon. Instagram, he's giving his vintage_camper_treasures. I'm not mad at that. Rob, Sam, what's your favorite city in Southeast Florida and why? Again, I just give an area, man. South of Vero Beach, all the way down to Boca Raton. I mean, just travel up and down the coast. But up and down the whole coast. But that's it. I mean, the Southeast region. And that's why. It's just because the Southeast region is tropical. It's diverse and rich in culture and different people. There's a saying that the further you get south in Florida, the more up north you go. There's a lot of people from all over the country and all over the world, and it's a great tropical climate, and that's why. Good job. Gina, I've been single almost all my life, Sammy. Well, you should have a relationship sometimes. I won't get married ever. I'm not mad at that. This is why strippers, no commitment. Now, let me tell you something, brother. I dated a couple strippers. Total disaster. Total disaster. I'm not mad at you, brother, because you should have fun and enjoy your life. But what I can tell you, it's going to end up in a disaster. Be careful. I love you. Marin's laughing good. Praise the Lord. Very funny. All right. I love you. Hydration break, everyone. Well, let's see. Oh, Marin got blocked. Marin, let me approve your thing. She says, I've had many opposite sex true friends. Never wanted to have sex with every person that's not my sex. Come on. I love you, Marin. I'm going to prove that. I love Marin. She's approved. Let's see if I missed anything else. Because if you say a naughty word or something, sometimes YouTube blocks it. I have to approve it. I got it. I love you, Marin. Now, look, everyone's different. I mean, I'm being a little bit playful, but I'm being a little bit honest, too. The bottom line is I just don't want to be responsible for someone else's emotions. And when you get in a relationship, that's what you're responsible for. I respect people. I love people. I treat everyone as equals. So it's not about, for me, trying to dominate, but every relationship is about domination. Everyone. Like if you watch two dogs, even if they grow up in the same house, they try to hump each other. Even if they're fixed. Why? They want to dominate. I don't want to dominate anyone. I don't want to control anyone. I don't want to Stockholm Syndrome anyone. I don't want anyone to Stockholm Syndrome me. Okay, I want to be free as a bird. Okay, I want you to be free as a bird. And that's what I want. And what I can tell you is once you control your lust, it's not easy. Believe me, I have a lot of lust. But I masturbate. I ejaculate. Why? Because it frees my mind from thinking of lust. And then I just think of what I want to do next in my life. And I damn sure don't want to go to the movies or I don't want to talk about, I'm done. I don't want to talk about any relationship stuff. It's endless, nothing pool. And then you hear everything they got to say. They got nothing new to say. Now, I like people and I like talking to people, but I like talking to like a girl behind. Like, for me, the new strip club is Starbucks, okay? You talk to a barista, it's like the same thing as talking to a stripper. Like, as you get that connection without the responsibility, and there's no dollars getting thrown up in the air. It fills the void. I'm tough. You get girls DMing you on Instagram? Definitely. Could be a troll with a profile. Well, definitely. I don't care. I don't care if her name on Instagram is Cheryl Swoops, but she's really Chuck Taylor from Idaho. It doesn't matter, because I'm not meeting up on anybody, and I tell you guys that. I don't try to deceive you guys. Like, believe me, I could tap dance for you guys, and I could tell you, all this magical stuff. Like, we're going to do a meet and greet. I treat everyone on this channel, everyone in real life, with mutual respect and love. And if I'm treating you with mutual respect and love, I have to honestly communicate. And I honestly communicate in real life, not just with people on social media. There's people in real life that I know I don't spend any time with. 99.9% of my life is by myself. So if I meet someone online, I can treat them no different than I treat people in real life. The guy I was talking to on the phone today that I spent a lot of time with in New Jersey, like a great friend, I told him, bro, you're probably never going to see me another day in my life. He's flying into West Palm Beach in April with his family. He says, and his wife was like, should we go see Sam? And he was like, Sam don't want to spend time with people. And I was like, well, I appreciate you saying that, because I don't want to spend time with people. And I know this brother real life. Am I going to meet up with him? No, I love him, but I like to spend time by myself. So I don't care if it's a hot. Now, I think some girls look hot on Instagram, and maybe not. I don't really care, because I'm not going to meet up with them. So I look at everyone like Shal Hal. I just judge you by how you treat me. If mutual love is mutual love, and that's it. Now if you got a really hot profile picture, I may take a screenshot and masturbate to you, but I'm not going to try to get with you. Why? Because I don't want the responsibility. And even if that's not you, I don't care. Why? Because I got no commitment. Yeah, damn it, I won. Praise the Lord. That's what I like. No commitment. All right. Are you guys getting anything out of this tonight? Damn it, I'm giving a lot to you guys. All right. Where are we at? Marin? Oh, I thought this was called Stockholm because you were going to talk about the Antarctic cold up north. Well, I did break that down. Yeah, and if you go back and you watch the replay, that's how I started to mention some of that in my opening statement. Thank you, Marin. Norma? In traditional Chinese medicine, I've dated a couple Chinese mills. In a traditional Chinese medicine, they have 3 treasures. All right, let's hear them. One of them is Zheng, which is basically your sexual energy. Well, tiger emoji. They have to guard it also because you only get so much in your life. Well, that's okay, because I don't want to have kids. So, like, sometimes people say to me, Sam, like, don't drink too much coffee because it'll take down your testosterone. I don't care. I don't want to have kids. So for me, as long as I got energy to go on the beach, I don't care. I don't want to have kids. I love you. I love you, Norma. Am I gaming? Ken's in the house. Hey, Sam, what's up, man? Marin, yes, normal. Norma's laughing. Good job. All right, guys. Well, unless you have a deep life question about you want to know something deep in life and I can help you out, please leave a comment. If not, I'm going to take a couple hydration breaks. MTOF. Is someone delaying text responses a form of controlling you? Yeah. Hell yeah, it is. If it's a recurring thing. Now, if it's one-off, then yeah, maybe they left their phone on the bed, but people walk around with their phone glued to their face. So at a certain point, you got to say, look, this person don't like you, okay? You're a backup guy, okay? You just sent a 3-bullet point text message explaining your deepest emotions, and she texts you back, K, 2 hours later. It's time to move on with your life, brother. I love you, man. It's a disaster out there. I love you. I'm tough. Marin, yes. Yeah, Marin, exactly. Damn it. We're on fire tonight. Somebody give me a fire emoji. All right, guys and girls and some fake profiles out there. Everything's out there. It's just a complete disaster, but at least it's warm in Florida. And we got to take a positive when we can take one. Norma, I've gotten a K. Well, Norma, I've gotten it too. I'm not above anyone. I've gotten it too. Now, again, in your personal life, yeah, that's a red flag to me. What's a red flag? Leopard skin clothing, K Texas, Hello Kitty. If she's a stripper, well, yeah, that's the biggest. But I get a couple strippers, so nothing wrong with that. I don't know. Look, everyone should figure out what they want for themselves. I don't want to start being judgmental. That's not right either. That's not fair, Marin. But there's also a possibility they are trying to ponder how to communicate. If they slowly, not, Marin, I love you with all my heart. I believe I will see you in heaven, Marin, but I cannot agree with that. In most cases, I don't want to say in all cases because I'm not God. But if you think they're a poor communicator, they're not a poor communicator. What they are is they're disinterested and they don't have the ability to feel emotion. They may be a borderline psychopath. Like, you can try to make Trump compassionate. He's never be compassionate. That's not who he is. He's a little bit of a everyone is just who they are. You have to accept people who they are. I accept people for who they are. So if someone shows me they have a cold stare and they have no emotions and they don't put any energy into communicating, now they may not have the gift of communication, but I don't have the gift of patience waiting 5 hours for you to explain to me what you want, because your actions speak louder than words. Your actions speak louder than words, and I discern by action. But I fully understand what you're saying, Marin. I love you with all my heart, and you know what I mean. Good job. Sir G, Candace House. Have one night, then kick her to the curb. No, I don't believe in that, because I respect women as equals, and I would never want someone to treat me like that. So I don't do that. See, and that's how you guys know I'm sincere. I'm not being like sexist. And that's why I stopped dating. I don't believe in having sex with someone one night and kicking them to the curb, because I think that's manipulative, and I think that's poor character, and I think you're gonna have unhealthy. You yourself are gonna form an unhealthy habit in your life, and you're gonna hurt yourself. So to me, I respect others by respecting myself, and I respect myself by not engaging in frivolous activity that only leads to a complete disaster. Instead, I engage in healthy self-masturbation, which only leads to a healthy mind, body, and soul, and a lack of emotional entanglement to someone you don't really care about. Love to you. Norma, leopard skin clothing. Well, Norma, no disrespect. My mom's got leopard skin clothing, and my mom's been divorced, and I love my mom, but I'm trying to tell you, just be careful. Gina, there's a new Hello Kitty train in Japan. I love my Asian girls out there. I love all girls. No disrespect. But what I can tell you is it's not a good thing in my mind when I see that Hello Kitty. Very dangerous. Okay. Chat. I didn't talk to that girl. I tried to approach her to chat one night. And she was in a bad mood. Mood swings. Get away. And I thought, I'm going to play that game. Peace out. Brother, let me tell you something. If you want to play a mood swing game, you better get on. What do they call that thing when you go to the park and they push you? Not a Ferris wheel. The swing chair. The swing chair, that's a mood swing. Total disaster, brother. Get away. Get away and masturbate, brother. Get out of there, Chad. Aaron, okay. I love you, Marin. All my heart. Norma, Marin, you see the best in people. And she does. You are correct, Norma. Marin, you know I have nothing but love and respect for you. I just get worked up on these live feeds. And please, Marin, you know that I have nothing but the utmost respect for you. But Marin, you get it, because I see how you communicate. So I know you get it. I'm not trying to tell anyone else like you should think 100% like me. I'm sharing myself, but all love and respect. All love and respect. Norma, I really think I had Stockholm Syndrome. Okay. The last relationship I was in, we've all been there. We've all been controlled subtly and sometimes by ourselves. We control ourselves. We have to be careful. Marin, yes, if someone's in a bad mood, it's not about you. Back away. Give them their space. Yep, my opinion. Totally agree. And sometimes cut them out of your life completely if they're always in a bad mood. You are precious and deserve that respect, self-love. Well, 100% emoji. Agree with you, Aaron. Good job. Yolanda, oh snap, just getting here. Yolanda, you missed a lot. You could have changed your life, but instead you're eating greasy soup, texting somebody that doesn't like you. Damn it, Yolanda, we tried to save a lot of lives tonight. But I think we only got a couple of people, and even them, I don't think they're good. I think they're still going to go backwards. But I pray that this seed is planted deep in your soul, that one day, even though when my ashes are cremated and I'm floating in the Atlantic Ocean, woohoo's going to be chronologically frozen in time. That's what we talked about too in the beginning of the chat room. Like you can freeze your body and stay alive forever. Do I want to do that? Hell no. What I can tell you is, Yolanda, you missed a lot. But the good news is you can watch the replay all day long, okay? We love you, Yolanda. We want the best for you. You know, I'm very much the support of you. Good job. Gina, Sammy, you and me are so similar on live view. Oh, yeah. I have to check it out. If we're not brothers, separated at birth. Well, brother, love to you, man. It's all love, man. Naren, give her the gift of absence. Let me tell you something. Give yourself the gift of self-pleasurement. And if you self-pleasure yourself and you still want to text them, then maybe they should be in your life. But if you self-pleasured yourself and there is no lust involved, and you don't want to text them, you should never call them. Never. Because it's all lust. And what I found in life is, once I masturbate, you know how many people I want to text? Zero. So I said, I'm doing a thing. I don't want to text anyone. I don't want to direct message anyone. I don't want to reach out and say, how you doing? I miss you. Nope. I want to be by myself. And I just want to do what I got to do to get to retirement. And I want to live a positive life. Good job. Free me, Sam. Let my people go. Well, brother, Bob Marley, 1978, live in Boston. Google, YouTube that. Exodus, the song Exodus, set the captives free, man. That's right. Gina, live view. I got you. Live view. I got you. Marin, heart emoji. Yolanda. Yolanda, we love you. Yolanda, can't wait to watch. Oh, it's gonna change your life. Norma, that's the most solid advice. Thank you. I ever had. Good job. Emtoff. If you pray your buddy Mike here is going to cut off these people delaying texts for 2 hours when the phone is in your hands, timing in Stockholm. I don't understand that message. I'm sorry. I don't understand it. I love to you, brother. That's all I can say. The bottom line is I did the best I could. Is it good enough? Well, look, all I can do is the best I can. Some people like it, some people don't. If you like it, please click the thumbs up, share the video. I go live every night. If you don't like it, I'm never going to make you happy. So it is what it is. I don't care. I love everyone that loves me. I try to show equal love and support. Gina, you always an inspiration to me. Well, thank you. I show it right back to you because that's what I mean in life. I want to keep around positive people. 2000, my name is Jill. Love you, Jill. Here in Canada, it's very hard to find decent men. I never find one night stand man. Yes, not appropriate. Well, Jill, love and respect you. Let me tell you something. Ain't no different in Florida. Ain't no different anywhere in the world. What I recommend is stay single. Now, if you want to have kids and you want a family, then get on Tinder or go to a social night in Boca Raton. But what you're going to find is it's a complete disaster everywhere. What I recommend is even for women, pleasure yourself, eat a little bit of chocolate and cheese, but not enough to hurt yourself, and move on with your life. If you need a romantic fix, just watch the Hallmark Channel. Not enough to cry yourself to sleep, but just enough to get the emotions out of your body and then move forward with your life. You can do a lot of things in your life. Marin, thumbs up. Good job. Tara, I thought Canada was all the decent men hiding. Tara, you got those rose-colored lenses on. We love you, Tara. I'm tough. I was making a joke about cutting people off. Delayed text response. Well, brother, amen. Ain't nothing funny about cutting people off. Hey, that's my Starbucks girl. She waved at me. See, I can have sex right now in Starbucks if I want to, but I'm not. See, I'm just going to masturbate later. I can do it right now. After hour spot, but I don't want to do it. That's true. I love and respect. Norma, love you, Sam. I love you too. YouTube, I've seen. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Daddy Geek, hey, all. How's everyone tonight? Daddy Geek, we burnt the house down tonight. We love you. We had a lot of good topics. Good to see you, Daddy Geek. Love to you. It's a great night, man. I try to do the best I can. Love to you. Stay positive. Look, the bottom line is you want positive, supportive people in your life. If they don't get you, if they don't understand you, don't hurt them. Don't disrespect them. Just move on with your life. And that's the bottom line. Marin, I love you also. Brendan, I love you, brother. Peace to you.